977 home of the Wood Intuitives, and I'm just here to do your September 2022 love reading. Before we get started, I do not have any downloads for you, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started into your reading. So, of course, you guys know how this goes. We're going to pick up the current energy, unseen, and then what's also coming towards you. So, I just did Capricorn's energy and I did Taurus energy, and you came up in both readings. So maybe you're dealing with the Capricorn, maybe you're dealing with the Taurus, I'm not sure. But if you are, go check those videos out as well. Alright, let's go. So, boom. Okay, 2 cards. Let's do it. So, surrender. So, something is happening above, alright? It's very important that you stay your feet on the ground. But you could be dealing with the air sign. Alright, but it's very important that you surrender. Like, just surrender the situation. Surrender this love situation. And then as above. Alright, so some things are happening above right now. In your favor. I feel like, there's a rainbow, okay, that's taking place. So even though you can't personally see it, because usually when the surrender card is here, it's something that we are not willing to give up. It's something that we are not willing to see. It's something that we're not willing to release control over. So the spirit is asking you to surrender, all right? Because air is above right now, and everything is working out in the celestial beam. So you can't see it, but the way of them reminding you that everything is all right is they'll show you a rainbow. All right, so for some of you, you're going to be seeing a rainbow soon, and that's going to be your indicator that everything is going to be all right. So what's your current energy? All right, so we have a current energy for Virgo. We're dealing with the air sign, a Gemini, masculine energy. All right, Aquarius. Current energy for Virgo. Excuse me, in love. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna pick those up. Alright, so something you're not telling nobody about, but you're going through a tower moment. Who else had a tower today? Who did I do first? Capricorn. So Capricorn had a tower today. Again, this is that Scorpio and Aquarius energy, and it's ending with a betrayal, or it's ending with some type of harsh ending. But I feel like you need to surrender to it, though. So something is painful. All right. I feel like the hard part is also over. So something's going to pop off today, or whenever you see this reading. Something just recently popped off. All right. And it ended very ugly. It's very hurtful. It's very painful. I feel like you're feeling like you're lost for words. You can't say nothing. You don't want to say nothing. You're holding back your energy. But you know that there's some type of underlying betrayal that's been taking place, because the celestial realm is here to tell you about it. Or there's some type of ending. Okay, it doesn't have to be nothing that's betrayal. It's not have to be nothing that. But I feel like the hard part is over. This doesn't necessarily have to be emotional. I feel like this could be mental as well too. But something that you once thought is no longer what you thought it would be. So I feel like you need to surrender. I feel like you got a good deal out of a situation. I feel like you're in your Lotus Bloom. I'm hearing Lotus Bomb by Wale. Alright, so what's the unseen? So, the Ten of Swords and the Tower. What's the unseen here? I feel like you found something through somebody's phone. Or maybe you've seen something on the internet and you're just kind of like waiting. The Magician in reverse is somebody overextended their manipulation. So somebody's like an over manipulator. They're not even good at it. Alright, so it's a death card. So you're going through a transformation, you're going through a death, you're dealing with the Scorpio. Okay, cool. On this current energy. So of course, deaths can be painful. Deaths can be hurtful. Grieving hurts. Grieving it doesn't feel well. So 6 of Cups. So you're dealing with the child. Or you're dealing with something in the past. Or something keeps. Okay, so remember, we are going through a Mercury retrograde, Virgo. So I feel like it's a blast from the past. I feel like it's a very nostalgic energy here. So maybe you're reminiscing, Virgo. You're sad. You could perhaps be thinking about your childhood friend, your best friend, your dog, your parents, perhaps. Okay, but they want you to know that you got protection over you and you are okay. There's things that's happening in the universe that sometimes we don't have control over. But the 6 of Cups is something is resurfacing again. And so you must complete the task. And unfortunately, this task is, it's going to end very ugly. It's going to end very painful with the Tower card. But I feel like it's a part of the cycle with the Five of Cups. So something just makes you just sad. But I feel like you already knew, or perhaps you was already prepared, because Five of Cups is like sadness, but it's like, I'm sad, but I can get over it, All right, what's coming towards you? So you're focusing on your healing. A lot of healing that's coming place. Sexual energy, okay? King of Swords, and then we have the Five of Wands. So conflict from a Gemini or conflict from an Aquarius, okay? But somebody completes you. Somebody, they make you happy. I don't know. The Sun card is here. Somebody's like on go for you. Like somebody's on go, okay? So somebody maybe their temperament may be a little high rising. Somebody has a high temperament. So you're eagerly triggered, Virgo. All right, what's coming towards you? So a heartfelt conversation. Could be from a little water sign, a little Pisces energy. Could be from a child, for sure. A Pisces kid. So you're walking away. You maybe have to walk away from a kid. You may have to take a kid to a home. Or maybe take it to like a grandmother. You may have to stay with a family member. You have to walk away for a little bit. But you'll be back. Page of Cups is somebody's going to give you your confirmation, though. I feel like Page of Cups is a heartfelt, emotional conversation. Page of Cups conversation it's an emotional conversation that you really don't want to have, but you must like free that burden from someone else, or someone has to free the burden from you. So they're going to tell you their truth, because today is all about truths. Okay, you're going to hold back. You're going to hold on to this information. You're not going to reveal what you know, because somebody's going to spill it to you. Okay, with the Eight of Wands. And it's coming in pretty fast, and it's going to cause some type of uproar. So I feel like and it could be dealing with the Empress. Maybe a mother. Or maybe a mother that you're dealing with, or a baby's mother. Could be dealing with the Libra. Alright, or a Taurus energy. A very pretty woman. Alright, somebody who's very mature. I don't know. She's very beneficial. People around her love her. But this is the person that's actually helping you through the process. And I think that's your gift, like, so your sightseeing, your sightseeing is starting to pay off, because now you're getting the answers that you want by simply sightseeing. Somebody does not want to tell you the truth. Somebody does not want you to even bother this secrecy that they have, which it could be somewhere close off in their head. Perhaps another family. Perhaps another situation. Perhaps their job, Some people really like this. Their Two of Cups, so it's their soulmate. Somebody they, have a lot of love and, telepathic communication. But anyway, Ten of Swords. All right, Five of Pentacles. Damn. So you left down the cold. It's just you. All right, you really don't have nowhere to go. Your money's not where it wants to be. All right, you feel like you don't have no resources. You just ran out. But that's going to be okay, because you're going to have to fight through and surrender. The only way you're going to fight through this battle, some of you could be losing a home. Some of you could be losing a car. Somebody's account could be going into dormant status. It's a credit account. And, Virgos, you guys don't like that. But I feel like there's seasons here. Like the seasons are presented here. Something is about your destiny. So something is knocking you off path to get you on your destiny. All right. Five of Pentacles, you do feel left out in the cold. You feel like you don't know what to do. You feel like you just kind of like lost for words. You feel like you got yourself in a situation that perhaps you lack discernment in, because Five of Pentacles could be like lacking discernment. It could feel like just not knowing which way to go. But you got to surrender, Virgo, because everything is actually working out in your favor, because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is getting you on your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is everything that's going as planned. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is something is coming back around, because we are in Mercury retrograde, and somebody's juggling back to that juggling and back to that juggling. Two of Pentacles, you're trying to juggle the two, so the energy is going to cause a Tower so that we can go ahead and get rid of these problems. See, we're trying to make things easier for you. That's what I'm hearing, Virgo. The Tower, yeah, she ain't you. I'm wishing that I was your hands. Yeah. So Scorpio energy is out here, that Tower, the Magician, and somebody gets what they want, Ten of Pentacles. So somebody is really, truly a huge magician out here. Virgo, that is your energy too. But somebody's a master magician. So you go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So things are working out in the astral realm for you, Virgo. So that's what the Tower is happening. So something is blowing up. Somebody's still not going to get what they want. Because there's a master magician. Somebody is mastery. Somebody's a master magician here. Somebody's a mastery. And it's a Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is very fortunate. Somebody has a lot of fortune. Somebody has a lot of resources. So maybe you need to reach out. Maybe you're going to be in partnership with someone that can help you and benefit you. But it's going to cause a Tower. You're going to have to get through this harsh betrayal. So you're going to have to eat some type of words. You're going to have to eat some type of truths. Because truth is still out here about a past or about a situation, something you could have did better, a decision you could have been made, but you were weak. With the Empress card, but now with the Empress card, now you're strong. So now you gained a baby, and now you're getting ready to turn into the Empress. So you're getting ready to break through. All right, you're having some type of breakthrough, Virgo. Just wait on it. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Cups is a lot of illusions. Damn. Yeah, that's Scorpio energy. A lot of illusions. A lot of illusions here. Something in the dreamland. So something is happening to you in your dreams. I feel like you're time traveling backwards in your dreams too. The Mercury retrograde is really affecting you. For sure. You're going back in the past, so there's some type of nostalgia. Be careful not to daydream too much, because that's what's happening unseen. I feel like you're too much in your thoughts. I feel like, Virgo, you're too much in your thoughts. And I feel like you just, I don't know, it's old thinking. You need to grow up. Somebody's childish. Somebody is not mature. Yeah. So this situation that's going to take place is going to cause maturity in your life. Page of Cups. You don't want to, but it's going to happen. It's something that you need to be told. Yeah, you're dealing with Scorpio. Yeah, Eight of Swords. And this person is keeping you in the Eight of Swords. So you're mind fucked. You're paralyzed. And it's ending with another betrayal. You got two Ten of Swords, Virgo. So, shit, baby. You are going through Libra season. So I feel like this is karmic justice. I feel like you're dealing with karma. But it can go good or bad. Now, the endings doesn't have to be, like I said, harsh endings. It could just be ending to some type of communication, endings to some type of betrayal, endings to some type of cheating. Somebody's going to free your mind with the Eight of Swords. Somebody's keeping you in a mind fuck, because as long as they keep you in a mind fuck, you're not going to go nowhere. With the Seven of Swords, but they're getting away with it. So you're getting robbed of your time, robbed of your essence. Anytime you try to ask this person about something, they won't tell you, because whatever the situation is very sacred. But the whole time, the Four of Cups is really not, you know, the water sign is not really, you know. Like the Moon card here, so I feel like you're having a conversation with a mother figure or a grandmother figure, and she's trying to kind of put you on game and tell you some things that's going on with the Eight of Pentacles. But I feel like you're focusing on your work, Virgo. That's the main thing for you. That's what brings temperance in your life, is work, school. Many of you went back to school, so many of you don't really have time to really indulge into this. I feel like your love and your compassion comes in your work. Your love and your compassion comes within your work, and I feel like that's what you're going to focus on too. I feel like it's something about lunchtime, okay? So start getting out of the work environment around lunchtime. Like, get out the house, like get out the office, get out the house, like actually go somewhere for lunch, okay? You got an hour to yourself. Remember, especially if like you're a new mommy or a new daddy, all right, and you're just now getting some time to yourself. Like, instead of spending it talking on the phone, it just clouds your judgment. Somebody's judgment is clouded. Yeah, somebody likes to stay intoxicated. Somebody likes to do a lot of things under intoxication to free their mind, to allow them to dab into their addictions. But they have to be like under the influence. And even when they come back around talking like, I just want to grow with you, I just want to be with you, it's just illusion. It's only because they don't want to keep you, they want to keep you in the Eight of Swords though. But somebody has hit rock bottom, man. Somebody has hit rock bottom, and the only way that you're going to get yourself out of the rock bottom is you're going to have to work through it, Virgo. Get organized, get function. Okay, Libra season is going to bring a little bit of, you know, but Virgo season is ending out. Okay, I feel like at the beginning of the season, you had a really great season. But, you know, we are moving into Libra season, which brings justice, which brings Maya, which brings truth, okay, peace and harmony. And then we're going into Scorpio season. So then not only the truth comes, but then something also dies. All right, and then it transforms into something different. And so I feel like, Virgo, like right now you're getting prepared for that. So it's the Ten of Swords and the Tower. So messed up concern, you probably wasn't expecting this message. It's going to be a little painful. It's going to cause a little bit of despair. It's not having your thoughts. But Virgo, I feel like it's whatever, no matter what is happening, take place as above, so below. So this is all, happiness is still happening above. But you have to surrender. Okay, you have to surrender. If you really want to love someone, and you really want to love how things work, you have to surrender. Okay, you have to let go. Because if this person is meant to be with you, they will always come back. But you're driving yourself crazy. You're worrying. Maybe something someone said, okay? Maybe something, you know. But I feel like somebody gives you a Page of Cups conversation. So it is a heartfelt conversation. They really are speaking from their emotions, but it's like small. It's minute. You know, it's like very premature. All right, so it's the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, you work, you know, you feel left out in the cold by the, okay, main female. So you're the main person or by the main person. Somebody's a master magician, like I said. Somebody has a Virgo rising. Somebody has a Virgo Mercury too. Because they can cause towers. Somebody's a Scorpio. Somebody can cause death in towers. All right, so the magician is out here. But in the distance horizons, though, I feel like you're getting a lot of communications. Remember, we're as above, so everything is happening in the skies for you. So remember, before it can come below, it has to happen in the sky. So, you know, this is time to cast your judgments out. And yeah, ooh, wow, adjudication. I just said cast your judgments out. So you're being brought to a higher perspective, to a higher calling, to a higher reasoning. You need to see things from a higher perspective. Everything ain't always about your feelings. Sometimes some things that God gives to us and place us on our journey is to help us and to better. Once you understand the human experience and once you understand what it's like to be a human on this planet, you will understand how things work. But until then, because somebody thought they was a real magician out here and realized, hold on, they went against a fucking real magician and they got that ass whooped on. And that's just the truth, but we all have to learn, right? Because initiators, how would you learn? How do you learn lessons? How do you learn lessons? I can't just read about a lesson and be like, okay, boom, makes sense. No. Now, in certain cases, like I honestly wouldn't be out here molesting children. I wouldn't be out here committing murder. But at the same time, we talk about murder, right? Because you're a nuts, sicko. Moving on. But we're talking about murder, right? Like, murder could be something you may have to fight for something. You may have to fight for your children, all right? And maybe you had to go against something. You had to go against that grain. And so, yeah, you was put in a situation. Maybe somebody tried to rob you and your family. Maybe everything that you worked hard for, somebody came in and manipulated the situation and tried to take everything out. So, yeah, you may have to get down and dirty, but the Seven of Cups is, oh, but hold on. There's a lot of illusions that's taking place. So don't get caught up in this. You see this? Somebody stays under the influence. Somebody has relapsed. Somebody has relapsed. And I mean that in any aspect of their life. They may have went back to their sex addiction. They may have went back to their drug addiction. They may have just went back to the blast from the past. But they'll be back. And when they come back, they're going to come tell you something. Now, this may cause a little mindfuck because right now you feel paralyzed. Somebody said something to you that paralyzes you. So Page of Cups is letting me know it's not meant to hurt you, but it is some type of truth. Because you're in denial about something. Something you're in denial about. Eight of Swords is your energy now. You could be dealing with a Libra or Aquarius or a Gemini. Because Gemini going to tell you something. They're going to tell you how just emotionally fucked up they've been. YouTube, I do not own the rights to this music. Do not block this. Do not claim this video. Okay? But at the same time, though, I had to get that moment of silence because there's a Virgo, there's a Gemini that's really like just in distress, bro. They're in distress. Now, I really would not wish that on nobody. But Seven of Cups, and they can't get free. Somebody feels like they're in entrapment of their own body. Like somebody really wants to be out of this mind. They want to be out of this world. So somebody might be having a little bit of suicidal thoughts. I don't know who reading I did earlier. I think that was Capricorn. All right, what's Seven of Cups? All right, so high honor. So respect is due. You will respect. You will honor. All right, give more respect to your, universe. Like, come on now, Virgo. You're the earth sign. All right, the community can see, people around you can see that you just in a mental mind fuck. You think you fooling people, Virgo, or whoever this earth or air sign think they're fooling people. People can see right through that shit. But somebody's here to free you from this burden. It's almost like the whole world knows, or the whole community knows something about something, and you just don't know. Because you're working, you too busy working. You ain't got time to focus on shit like that because you on to your great fortune. So work hard. All right, keep your head down. You see all this commotion going around? People are watching you work. People are watching you at work. People are loving you through your work. So find a gift. All right, or embrace your work ethic. You have a main male that's here, a mature man that's here to help you. He's talking about your work. I told you it's a grandfather figure or an older masculine energy. But this person is here to talk to you and tell you about work and how you need to be wealthy and how you meant to have a lot of money and how you just need to work through your shit. Because that's your greatest gift, Virgo. You can work. You're a great, like, people have their, like, Capricorn may deal with their addiction. Scorpios may deal with transformation and death. They just dead it and die and just go off and be somebody new. You know, they have the ability to be able to travel through many different metaverses, right? That's Scorpio creepy shit. You know, like Black Crawly, you know, Venom, right? And then you have like Libras who bring balance and scales. Like, well, this is fair. I think this will be all right. And then you bring that Taurus, who's that nurturer and who's that caregiving, and just everything just goes as order and as peaceful because Taurus is that harvest. And then you have like your Gemini that's going to give you romance and show you what life is really about and how to truly be loved and how to truly be nurtured in the loving area. Cancer is just going to keep you in your emotions like a fucking whirlwind. But we love that because you need to be in tune with your emotions. Everything can't always be about work, Virgo. Everything can always be about work. Alright? And Leo is just gonna keep you on your toes and keep them panties wet. Okay? Alright, let's keep it going. So what's the intuition card? Lullaby. Alright, so somebody's gonna be singing you somebody's been playing the violin, stingy. Libra energy. So in Libra season, somebody is going to admit something to you. I feel like you're gonna get the lullaby, the guitar player, maybe you're going to some performances. Music is going to touch your heart. Somebody's going to be sending you a lot of music. They can't explain exactly what they're going through because they're in a mental imprisonment themselves. It's like they want to tell you what they're going through, but I can't tell you, but I can sing you a song. I can maybe draw. I can show you my pain and my love for you and creativity. And so I think that's what's going to be taking place for you with the lullaby. Now, this also could be somebody just feeding you bullshit. All right, lullaby is just feeding you bullshit, and that's why maybe the main male is telling you to focus on your work, because this right here is just going to leave you, it's going to constantly leave you in this Eight of Swords and this mind fuck. So, Virgo, for love, stay focused on your work, because this is why this is all happening, and just surrender the situation. What's for you, always make itself back to you. And remember, we are going through a Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde will be over, I think, October, I think 3rd, maybe, or 23rd, I think it's 3rd. So, got a few more weeks in this shit, and then everything should be back in place during Libra season, all right? So, with that being said, Virgo, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with your girl, me. And with that, it's peace and blessings to you. Take care.